What's up, CPA? I'm Kay, and I'm here to host the next episode of the CPA Media Studio series, Soundcheck, Art Show Edition. Join us tonight, Thursday, April 20th, in the CPA Soli Center lobby at 6:30 p.m. to enjoy the stunning artistic concentrations of our advanced visual arts students before they submit their AP portfolios to the College Board later this spring. Our media team had the opportunity to visit with a handful of these artists and their teacher, Ms. Stricker, as they transform the SDC lobby into an art gallery that is sure to inspire.
Okay, hi, Ms. Stricker.
Hi.
How do you go about figuring out someone's concentration and what they're gonna focus on?
You look at your ability, your strengths always, and then that thing inside of you that you're interested in. An AP concentration can be on a technical, I wanna look at monochromatic, or it can be the human face and how it responds to emotions throughout life. It's really up to you, which is why it's so personal and why it's so exciting. But it's a sustained investigation, so it's challenging. You have to create the entire year and always go back to the main point of why you're doing it.
How did you come up with your AP concentration?
So I picked nostalgia. I just feel like that's really impacted me a lot, specifically being a senior and just looking back a lot on growing up and how much things have changed for me. My favorite piece that I made was the dollhouse. It took me 2 months and I made everything from scratch. I would spend a whole day in class period on the tiniest little detail. It took a really long time, but I think that it's the best one that I made just because I put so much effort into it.
So my concentration is the Fibonacci sequence. Basically, it's this mathematical sequence that forms a spiral. And I kind of chose that because my whole life I've loved math and it's intrigued me. And it really in my eyes, it shows how there has to be a creator. It shows how God had to create nature.
My concentration actually comes from a song that we sang in chapel, and the part of the song says, "I'm captivated by your beauty," and so that is my concentration, to be captivated by God's beauty. I chose it because there's so many things that we're captivated by that humans may not find beautiful, but God finds beautiful, and so a lot of my pieces are things to me that I find beautiful that maybe others don't, and that God will always find beautiful.
My concentration is human faces because it's always been a passion of mine. My freshman year, I started drawing eyes, and I realized I really loved how intricate they are and how complicated they are. And as I've gone throughout the year, I learned that I could use more than just expression to bring emotion. So I experimented with color in different mediums, like watercolor versus acrylic. I just focused on bringing emotion to my pieces. One of the most meaningful projects I've done this year was I painted portraits of 3 kids from my internship at Legacy Mission Village, which is a refugee outreach program. A lot of their families had to literally drop everything and run, and so they didn't have a lot of pictures of their kids, so that was a focus of the teacher. She loved taking pictures of them and giving them to their parents, and she asked me to paint 3 of the kids' portraits.
For the art show, what is something specific that you want people to see or hear or learn from the show?
Each piece of artwork has a write-up that goes with it, and it's really cool to read it. It's what will connect the entire concentration and portfolio together. My favorite thing about AP is the students, hands down. I just love them as human beings, and they create and make beautiful art. I love celebrating them.
Yes, really great.
It is. It's awesome.